Hosta Vulcan, a striking variegated shade lover. I'm Vu, and I'm here to answer your burning questions about the Hosta Vulcan, a stunning shade-loving perennial that adds a pop of color and texture to any garden. See more 31 species in genus Hosta at monsteraholic.com. What is a Hosta Vulcan? The Hosta Vulcan is a vigorous, fast-growing sport, a natural mutation, of the popular Hosta Captain Kirk. It boasts a captivating combination of foliage colors. The broad, heart-shaped leaves have a pure white center, framed by a dark green margin. Golden yellow streaks dance in between, creating a mesmerizing contrast. This attractive foliage forms a dense mound that matures to a height of around 18 to 22 inches and a spread of 30 to 36 inches. In mid to late summer, slender scapes rise above the foliage, bearing delicate star-shaped lavender flowers that add a touch of elegance. Where does the Hosta Vulcan thrive? The Hosta Vulcan is a true champion of shade. It flourishes in dappled shade to light shade, making it perfect for brightening up those often neglected areas under trees or north-facing walls. While it tolerates some sun, especially in cooler climates, it's best to avoid harsh afternoon sun, particularly in hotter zones. This shade-loving gem prefers fertile, moist, and well-drained soil. Consistent moisture is key, especially during hot periods, so keep an eye on the soil and water when needed. Planting tip: when planting your Hosta Vulcan, incorporate plenty of organic matter like compost or aged manure into the planting hole to improve drainage and provide sustained nutrients. How does the Hosta Vulcan compare to other hostas? The Hosta world is vast and diverse, offering a plethora of options for every gardener. Here's how the Vulcan stacks up against some of its popular cousins. Hosta francesi. This classic Hosta shares the Vulcan's white-centered foliage, but with a wider green margin and a bluer cast to the leaves. It also grows slightly taller and wider. Hosta guacamole. This unique Hosta boasts chartreuse green, puckered leaves with a wavy margin. It thrives in more sun than the Vulcan and offers a textural contrast. Hosta sibboldiana. A reliable shade performer, sibboldiana features large, blue-green, heart-shaped leaves. While lacking the variegation of the Vulcan, it offers a calming presence in the shade garden. Ultimately, the best choice depends on your personal preference and the specific needs of your garden. How to care for Hosta Vulcan. The Hosta Vulcan is a low-maintenance superstar. Here's what you need to know to keep it happy and thriving. Watering. Maintain consistent soil moisture, especially during hot and dry spells. Fertilizing. A light application of balanced fertilizer in early spring can give your Vulcan a boost. Mulching. Apply a 2-inch layer of mulch around the base of the plant to retain moisture, suppress weeds, and regulate soil temperature. Dividing. Hostas like the Vulcan readily multiply through division. You can divide your plant every 3 to 4 years to create new plants and maintain its vigor. Pest and disease. Thankfully, the Hosta Vulcan is relatively pest and disease resistant. However, keep an eye out for slugs and snails, which can munch on the foliage. Hosta Vulcan, a versatile shade garden star. The Hosta Vulcan is a true gem for the shade garden. Its captivating foliage adds a touch of brightness and texture, while its compact size makes it ideal for various planting schemes. Mass planting. Create a stunning display by planting multiple Vulcan hostas together in a large bed. Border powerhouse. Use the Vulcan as a striking accent plant in a shady border, combining it with ferns, coral bells, and other shade-loving perennials. Container thriller. The bold foliage of the Vulcan makes it a standout in container plantings. Pair it with colorful shade-loving annuals for a vibrant patio display. With its easygoing nature and stunning good looks, the Hosta Vulcan is sure to become a treasured member of your shade garden.